Hi, I'm Sarah of Crossover Yoga Project, and I am happy to offer you this second session in a meditation that might help you to be present with a challenging emotion. All of us have emotions that we tend to like and those we tend to dislike or find more challenging. There's a lot of wisdom and strength, self-understanding that we can find when we are able to cultivate the ability to sit with an emotion and engage with it, even those emotions that we tend to dislike. So I invite you to get comfortable in whatever way you would like. You could be sitting in a chair, sitting on a cushion, lying down. Get comfortable, and if it feels right, you could close your eyes. And let your attention travel inward. Find your breath. And when you do, you might invite a deeper breath, or you might just sit with your breath as it is. And then, as you breathe here, know that this practice is more about being with an emotion rather than being in it. So we hope that you won't become overwhelmed by that emotion, but that you'll simply engage with it and have a little bit of dialogue with it, which I will lead you through. So as you are breathing and getting comfortable, I invite you to observe your body. And notice where in your body you feel any bit of tension, discomfort, or strain. And be curious about what emotion goes with that sense of strain that you feel in your body. I invite you now to invoke the emotion that you were working with in the last session and notice where you sense that emotion in your body. Let that emotion know that you are here today to be with it, and you will be engaging with it through a lens of compassion and curiosity. That today will be a day where you won't try to push the emotion away or avoid feeling it. That today you are very curious and interested in getting to know more about this emotion. And when you tell that emotion this, see how it responds and where you sense that in your body. Where does that show up? I invite you to remember from your last session where the emotion came from and how it was birthed. I invite you to recall the gratitude that you created for that emotion. reconnect with that and remind the emotion that you promised it you would revisit it. And you are now keeping that promise. If there's any part of you that doesn't want to ask the emotion these questions because it thinks it already knows, if you could invite those parts to take a step back so that you can mindfully be with the emotion and give it what it needs. You can begin to empathize with the emotion and show it compassion, sympathizing with how difficult it must be to have been here for as long as it has and to have been born about the way that it was. Empathizing with how it must be tired of being pushed away, pushed down. And as you empathize with the emotion, you might witness how it responds. And again, how that shows up in your body. So sit with that for a few moments. And now I invite you to thank the emotion. Offer it gratitude for giving you some insight as to its birth, its persistence, its reason for being here. And then you might ask it, is there anything else you need me to know? Is there anything you need me to understand about you right now? And when it responds, you might empathize with it. Show it that you understand, that it makes sense, until it believes you. And when you are ready, you could tell it, okay, I'll be back. Thank you for sharing all that you have with me. I'll see you soon. And then beginning to feel all the parts of your body that are connected to the surface that you are on. I invite you to bring to mind a color that for you represents healing. And imagine that color filling your whole body as you breathe in and out. And then taking your time, when you feel absolutely ready, gently allow your eyes to open and come back into the room. And I thank you. Namaste.